what you're saying. You're flying higher than a plane.
Hey guys, it's me Jocelyn. So today I'm going to be showing you a kind of MBL inspired coloring on Alight motion. Now I just figured out how to use MBL on After Effects, so it's probably not going to be exactly like it, but this is what like the best I could come up with right now for like kind of like a small sort of recreation. So yeah, let's just get started. So first off, you're obviously going to need your photo, and then go ahead and tap the plus and add on a square shape and zoom it all the way in. Now go on to color and fill and tap this thing right here, which leads you to a gradient. Now go ahead and drag your lines like this from top to bottom. You can do as long or as little as you want. You probably should do a little bit longer though if you want to look like exactly like it. So go ahead and tap this arrow and then go to blending and opacity. Now go to lighten and then tap screen. Now what you want to do is you want to go to move and transform the spin like panel and rotate it to like negative 180 degrees, and then zoom it in a little bit like this, or you can slide it up a little bit. You can really just adjust how much you want of what's going to show. So basically the white color is going to get changed to whatever color you want it to be. So I'm just going to go ahead, tap this arrow, go to effects on the rectangle, add effect, go to color and light, add colorize. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this like little color thing and make it purple-esque or like ish, just like this. You can make it, or you can make it blue, purple, whatever color you want or like you feel like doing. I'm just going to make it look purple. And once again, like I said, you can always adjust how much of what color is showing. So if you want a little bit of the white showing and a little bit of the purple, go ahead and do like what I'm doing. I have mostly purple, but the white at the top just so you get that like little effect, you know what I mean? And then you could always mess around with the blending and opacity. You could always like mess around with it, like the blending settings, to get a different kind of like color. I like linear dodge actually, so I'm probably going to use this one instead, and I'm going to move this part, like the white part, a little bit more up. And so what you want to do is go into your original photo right here, and then go to effects, add effect, then go to vignette, I think that's how you say it. And then you can go ahead and adjust the size on it or whatever. I like to have a lot of the vignette on it because it just, I don't know, it just kind of adds like a good fun effect for me. I might go ahead. And also on your rectangle, you can go to opacity and turn it down so it's not showing a ton. That could really like make or break your coloring. If it's too bright, then you're not going to want that on every clip of your edit. So definitely go and adjust it. I'm probably just going to make mine 50% or somewhere around there. Okay, so now I'm going to go back onto my original photo on the bottom, go to effects, add effect, and then go to color and light, and then I'm going to go to RGB split, and then I'm going to add that. And obviously I'm going to turn it down a little bit because I'm not a huge fan of how like colorful it is, I guess. So I'm just going to go ahead and make it 0.02. And you guys could leave it here if you wanted to. What I do, I usually like to go to my image and video, and then I just go ahead and I add in I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like, I don't know the name for it, but it's kind of like not a VHS. It's just like this type of overlay right here. I'm not exactly sure what the name of it is, but it's like this type of overlay right here. Then I go to blending and opacity, lighten, and then screen. And once again, you guys can go ahead and turn down the opacity on your overlay if you want. You don't even need to add an overlay. I just like adding it so it adds like a weird little bit of movement, like the videos, like what's moving like throughout the coloring. Or you guys could go add gradient overlay and make this, but that might be a little bit more like stressful. You could also, on your bottom photo, which is your original photo, go into effects, add effect, go to blur, go and then add sharpen, and then you can just like sharpen it to your liking. I'm not going to sharpen mine a ton because I'm not a huge fan of Alight motion sharpen, but if you didn't like their sharpen, what you could do is go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it real quick. And then you can go to like, we're gonna save the video or whatever, and then hit current frame as PNG. Or you guys, if you're adding this whole coloring to your edit, then you can go ahead and just save the video. And then I'm just gonna go to my camera roll and add sharpen to it. I don't know if everybody has this option depending on what phone you have, but I'm just gonna go ahead and go to sharpness, and then I'm just gonna turn it up like all the way. And you could also adjust other things in the settings, like your highlights, your brightness, contrast, exposure, whatever you want. I might actually go ahead and save this as a video since that's what I'm going to be showing you guys for the preview of this. So I'm just going to go ahead and sharpen it up that way in my settings. I'm still going to sharpen it fully because I like the sharpening look. I think that's a very popular look, like not in the editing community, just like in general. I think adding sharpen to any type of like video or photo edit you're making definitely is like a game changer. So yeah, once again, this was just an attempt at MBL and alight motion. I'm not saying it's gonna look identical, but this is what since I've been kind of like messing around with MBL and After Effects, this is kind of like what I made out of that. But obviously you guys are open for interpretation. You could also mess around with the gradient at the beginning as well, like maybe make it multiple lines if you felt like it, so more like a haze glare is like, I think that's what they call it in After Effects. So yeah, that was it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and comment down below any tutorial requests that you guys may have. We hit 29,000 subscribers the other day, so thank you guys so much. That's still so crazy to me. And yeah, I love you guys. Bye.